You know what? I forgot because I was spending the morning responding to a bunch of tweets from this week and comments on some of my videos. And I even took time to, post a few things in the Sistas Facebook group. And I think it was a tweet, but somebody was like, Karen's going to tell the girl she's pregnant. And then she like made up reactions for how the girls react. Like Danny would say, by who? Andy would go OMG, and then Sabrina would be like, wow. So it's funny to me how simple it was, but that's exactly how the girls will most likely react. And if I'm able to find the message the post, I'll be sure to put that in the video. But it's just so accurate to what's going on. And I'm surprised that she didn't say Sabrina will have like, I don't like this. Because I'm pretty damn sure Sabrina is going to be drunk when she gets this intel. This is just how she does things. But regardless, the question of the video is, how will the girls react when they find out that Karen is pregnant? I actually did a separate video about the girls finding out. It's the synopsis for season 4, episode 8, The Sister, February 23rd. Karen delivers major news for the sisters, and Fatima becomes the casualty of war. But just focusing on the first part, it seems like Karen's going to tell the girls basically at the end of next month. What a wait. But look, let's be honest here. 2022, well, January flew by. I'm still in 2021 mode. It's like I just rolled right into 2022. I don't even think I've said 2022 this many times since it's been 2022. But in any case, we know that Karen wanted Andy to arrange a girls' night. Hey, can you get the girls to all come over to your place tonight? I got to come by and tell you all something, which is interesting. Why is she so focused on telling the girls that she's pregnant when in reality she should be telling Aaron too? I got to process this. There's a lot I have to figure out, then I'll tell you. Well, I think that you should make all potential baby daddy parties, both Zach and Aaron, aware of this. But even more so, you should have went to the damn doctor before even bringing up the P word to Zach, and then springing it on him, and then assuming he's the father. That's the one thing I couldn't stand about Karen, the fact that she's being so meek and quiet and unable to find the words with Aaron. But you've been causing messes for the other women, specifically Danny, this season, just quick to tell everybody else's business like Preston and whatnot. And then, telling Andy about Gary. And not to say I don't agree with Karen about the whole Gary thing, but I mean, look, Karen, you got a lot of mess in your own house to get straightened up before you try to tell the girls how to live their lives and do things. But regardless, it's just crazy to me that she's telling Aaron how she needs time to process this, and there's a lot of things she's working out. But she wasted no time springing this life-changing news on Zach. And he literally told you, hey, I've moved on. I'm trying to move forward. I hope you can do the same. But yeah, you stopped him in his tracks when you dropped that news. Yet, for some reason, you're afraid to tell Aaron. I don't know why. So, when you tell the women, how are they going to react to it? Well, to be completely honest, it's difficult to say because in those situations, it's not really up to them to decide what to do. I mean, or is it just because you want them to know because they keep questioning you? I can see it now, like the setup is going to be everybody's at Andy's, they're drinking, smoking, whatever. Karen is yet again going to be in the corner with her arms crossed, and it's like, why aren't you drinking, girl? What's going on? Is it the pastor? Did you see? Like, yeah, I did talk to him last night, but that ain't it. What is it? I'm pregnant. What? And I bet the girls are going to ask the same questions that Zach asked. Like, how do you know you're pregnant? How do you know it's Zach's? Have you went to a doctor? And I feel like even though she told Zach that apparently she's going to the doctor next week, I bet the girls are going to be like, no, you're going tomorrow. We need to, get this straightened out. So they'll probably ask, what about Aaron? Did you have sex with Aaron before? Yeah, it was only one time. And I bet the girls are going to say, I can see Danny's like one time ain't enough, Karen. You need to go to the doctor and get the dates right before you sprung that news on Zach. So hopefully when Karen tells that she's pregnant, she tells it all. Because I feel like the girls, even though they're messy as hell at times, typically when they meet up, they usually vouch for Zach sometimes. Not just vouch for Zach, but they usually speak truth about a lot of things, you know? Because generally I can understand it because I've done this before. You vent to people because you want to be valued. You don't want to be told the correct advice. You don't want to be told you're wrong. You want a person to be on your side. You want somebody to validate your feelings, but Karen is going to get some truth told to her, and I bet she's going to feel like she usually feels. See, that's why I don't tell y'all nothing. It's like, ain't nobody on my side. And it's like, how can they be on your side? Because if Karen tells the truth, they'll be like, well, it's not fair to Zach to immediately place it on him, especially when you had sex with another man and you haven't even went to a doctor to officially see if you're pregnant. Because I wonder if Karen's going to say, well, I took the test. Zach went out and bought him. What kind of test was it? And I bet they'll be like, man, those tests don't have good, accuracy. Go see a doctor, Karen. So I feel like that's how the girls are going to react, even though that I think it was a tweet or whatever, like I said earlier in the video. I feel like the girls are going to just be like, what? But yeah, once the shock has passed, they'll ask the correct questions, and then Karen's going to have to go to the doctor, and then she's going to have egg on her face, no pun intended, when it turns out that either it isn't Zach's baby as she thought it was, or she's not pregnant whatsoever. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It just seems to me like the girls finding out is going to be one of those moments where they'll definitely tell Karen what she needs to hear in regards of how to handle the situation. I'm not talking about getting rid of the baby or keeping it, but making sure she got her facts straight. Because the last time she assumed Zach was quote unquote responsible for something that, again, quote unquote ruined her life, like stealing the credit card, it turned out she was absolutely incorrect. So she better get her facts straight on this situation, because I'm no legal expert. I really don't know how this thing works, but if a woman says you're the father of a child and it turns out you're not the father, let's say you're spending money on her, you're taking care of her during like those 9 months or however long before she has the kid, DNA test, and then it's not the father, and then you're not the father, are you able to sue that person? I'm just wondering. But Karen needs to watch out. So another thing to think about before I close out the video is, do you think she's only telling the girls because she feels like by doing so it'll be a situation where Andy will then pass the news along to Fatima? That way Fatima knows that she's pregnant by Zach, in order to kind of start some trouble without even realizing that Zach already told Fatima about it. I mean, that just seems like the kind of messy crap Karen's going to do, because that's unfortunately the character she's been written to be, and I really don't like that. So thanks so much for tuning in. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe as we close in on 200,000 subscribers. We're less than 800 people away. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out when I post content. And if you would like to donate, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.